Hey, what's up everybody? In today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to build a really good clean tone that I'm going to use for reggae. Alright, so a little preface before we jump into today's video that I'm going to film me building out this rig live. I'm in my final project and portfolio course, and I'm going to be building a reggae track for school. So I need to develop something that'll work for both reggae, but also I'm thinking like a blend of reggae and R&B. So that's going to be the inspiration for this. We're going to build a pedal board to go with it, and we're also going to use Chad Boston's impulse response because I love it. If you don't already have the impulse response, go ahead and snag it below. You can use my promo code Damien20 to save 20% off. The other thing is about 80% of you guys who watch these Tonemaster Pro videos are not subscribed. So if you could really do me a favor, hit the like button. That lets Google know, hey, this is a decent video. And two, just hit that subscribe button. If you love this stuff, help me out by helping yourself out, please. I'd appreciate you. One last mention I gotta say before we jump into the content is that this video is brought to you by all my patrons. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you're interested in supporting the channel while also getting access to a bunch of written guitar content, check the link below, patreon.com/DamienAndy. You can get access to over 100 guitar articles for just $5 a month. Alright, let's jump into it. So the guitar that I'm going to be playing today is 2023 Fender Strat Ultralux, and the only thing that's different from this guitar than stock is that it has the Fishman Fluent single coil pickups in it. This is a birthday I got for my 30th, or this is the guitar I got for my 30th birthday. So, we're going to build a good tone. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to increase the preset volume up. I record a lot, and I just need to, it's got to be up. It's too low bass. So I'm going to call this Reggae R&B. That's what I'm going to be using this as. Let's go ahead. We're going to import our impulse response first. This is the super duper. None. dB, yeah, we'll leave it there. We may come up. I'm gonna cut up to see on the last video I did where I used this amp. It was a different use case than this one. I was recording a lot of math rock and I needed it to cut, so this is gonna be kind of a less aggressive of a cut. But just use your ears, and it's always about what's the use case, right? So in this instance, we're gonna have it like this. Now let me hear. Let's do this first. Increase this. Honestly, this is pretty good as is. I think I'm going to boost the mids just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to need the bright channel, but I just want to hear it with it on. Okay, yeah, nice and clean. That's what we like. So that's pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy here. This amp is just really, really good for cleans. One thing I do want, actually, where do I want to put this? It can go either way. Let's try it here. Go to effects, let's go to reverb. I'm gonna have a plate reverb. Do a plate reverb. Honestly, the stock settings sound really good. I don't think I'm gonna change anything here. I do want to try position though. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So reason why I was testing this out is, you know, my deluxe reverb, this is how a deluxe reverb is wired. So I'm just replicating that. So I'm thinking we'll probably do an overdrive, definitely a wah pedal, probably a sustainer, and then we'll add in probably a chorus and a tape delay. And I think that should be all the pedals I'll need, but we'll see. Let me also get this in the footstep mode. Okay, so let's go into effects. First thing we're gonna do, man, I kind of want to throw on that boost. I always put in a boost on tube amps, but let's go to dynamics and EQ. I like this sustain pedal is just really good. I'm gonna put that on. I might turn this bright switch on. Yeah, because you can hear what this pedal is adding just a little bit of low end, so I'm going to cut it out with the amp. Sweet. Let's also turn down. Cool. Let's add in an overdrive. Let's go to effects. If you know me, my overdrive of choice is this Mythic drive. It just sounds so good. I do think they added in a new overdrive. Where is it? The Rocket Man? Yeah, that's clipping though. Let's do... Yeah, they've got a few new ones in here. But I just like the Mythic drive. It honestly sounds really, really good. I'm just going to pull this back. Let's give it a little bit more grain. I might change the sustainer. I think the sustainer is doing things. Yeah, let's just go ahead and change this. Let me engage it, but let's go to replace. I'm gonna do... Okay, that'll work. Let's see, what else do I need on there? Let's see, we don't need a noise gate. I do need a wah pedal. We're gonna experiment with something. I'm gonna put a wah pedal in front. Teardrop. Oh, is this supposed to be a crybaby wah? Okay, we'll try it. Let me do this. I gotta hook up the expression pedal. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, so that'll turn it on, and then that'll control position. Yeah, that's good. Let's also go ahead and start doing, let's see, what would make the most sense? Probably this. On, off. And we'll call this, yeah, stop, what are we doing? OD. Let's make it orange when it's on. Save. I could, if you don't like the tone that we're getting, I'm just gonna give you an idea. I'm not gonna do it on mine, but you could add in a like a 3-band EQ here. You can do parametric here. You can really do whatever you want. That would probably, you know, just depends on your guitar. I like the way this sounds. It sounds a little bit more realistic. And I just don't feel like putting the time and dialing it in, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, it's good enough, you know. Anything I'll do recording wise, I'm gonna do post-processing anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. But if you're someone who likes to just like obsess over the details, that would be something I would consider adding, and I would probably do it after my overdrive. Yeah, you could really do it anywhere on the pedal drive. Some people like to do it as their guitar is coming in, so at the first of the chain, so maybe like right after the compressor. Some people like to do it at the very end of their chain. Some like to do it in the middle. So there's really no hard fast rules. It's just whatever your ears enjoy. If you're not used to using a 3 pedal or an EQ, put it at the very beginning of your signal chain and then go from there. But we're going to keep pushing. Next thing I'm going to add in is some chorus. So it'd be a modulation. I'll probably do the JC chorus, honestly. The JC chorus sounds really good. Alright, we will also keep that there. I'm going to keep it in stereo. It sounds cool in my my headphones. And then we need to add in a tape delay. And that's honestly probably going to be it for this. It doesn't need to be anything too crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's do it in stereo. What I really need to do, and what I'll probably do when I'm in getting ready to record, is I use the UAD plugin of this, and I'm just going to copy my settings over. But I think for the time being, because I don't know what the track calls, typically I'm going to dial these into the song, so the BPM and everything is good to go. So I'm probably going to leave it like this as just a placeholder, but that right there is a really, really good starting place. So the next thing we need to do is we need to go through and turn everything off, and then program the buttons to be able to turn it on and off. Alright, well, that's going to conclude our build. I think that this is pretty complete for a reggae build. I'll probably do some live streams to battle test it, make sure I'm not missing anything. But, you know, some of the guys that are really inspiring my reggae taste right now are like bands like Stick Figure, Revolution. I guess you can't say reggae without, at least California reggae, without thinking of Sublime. I just love California reggae. That's kind of like my favorite flavor of reggae. So think of like Expandables and you know, people in that vein. So I will continue to test this rig to make sure that it is doing those things. But for the past couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of their music and like taking notes of things I hear, and I think this has everything covered. Alright, so with that in mind, the most important thing is, like, if you're watching these videos, use it as like a starting place to really start understanding a lot of these core fundamentals of like dialing in a guitar or building out a rig and getting in the habit of building rigs versus just downloading presets. Because if you understand how to build a rig, you're not relying on presets, which means that you don't have to go through on the cloud and keep searching and finding things and seeing if it works for your song or whatever. Here, listen to the song, reverse engineer what you like, and then learn how to build it from there. If you're interested in getting coaching and really learning how to do this on a practical standpoint with someone over your shoulder, like me over your shoulder, being like, hey, yeah, this could work, or maybe try this, reach out to me on Instagram. I'm Damien Andy on Instagram, and I also have a business called the Guitar Artistry Project, where I help experienced guitar players get into music production. So if that sounds of interest to you, reach out. I love teaching, and I would love to work with you. Hey, one thing I want to have happen in the comment section, I'm really big on men's mental health, so what I would love for you to do, all my guys who are watching, leave a comment, let me know where you're from, and let me know 2 things that are going really well for you in life. And let's just keep a message of positivity going on in the comment section. And also, if there's someone that's struggling, let us know how we can get in touch with you, because there's a whole slew of good people watching these videos, and I would love to continue to build this community out where that's what we do, is we help each other out. Because if you want to go far in life, you got to go together. But hey, with that, I just want to say thank you to all my Patreon members. Thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for helping me grow these videos. I'll see you in the next one.